guaranteed money. Last weekend on Friday with John Chapman, we talked about Deebo Samuel, the April 1st date coming about and how these guarantees work, and the 49ers are going to guarantee, base parts of their base salary and things like that. But the newest one that came out that, we did not make mention of was Trent Williams, and how Trent Williams opted into 2024 through 2026. So that's the next 3 years or last 3 years of his contract, I believe. All right. So he's opting in to his contract, and in doing so, the 49ers are guaranteeing him $10 million of his base salary. Now, Trent Williams, if I'm not mistaken, is 35 years old. Now, offensive linemen, in my opinion, can play to their 40s at an elite level too. I mean, you're watching it, right? We're watching football change over and over and over again. I think the key factor to keeping Trent Williams happy is finally winning a championship. I think the 49ers have to figure out a way to win a championship. So let's take a look at what Trent Williams is supposed to get this year. And you look at his base salary is $19.4 million with that prorated bonus of $7.1 million. And you can see what his guaranteed salary was at that 6.3, right? So now he's going to be guaranteed $10 million of that base salary number. So he's going to be guaranteed that, plus his prorated bonus and things like that. So he's going to get paid this year. Trent Williams is out there, he's going to make his money. My opinion, thumbs up if you still feel Trent Williams is the best left tackle in football. Thumbs down if you feel like he's not. We watched some left tackles last year play at elite levels. But the cool thing is you're going to have Trent Williams for another 3 years plus this particular year. So that's essentially like 4 years. So 2023 all the way through 2026. And then you also got to figure out what in the hell are the 49ers going to do? You know what I'm saying? What are they going to do at the tackle spot? Like, do they have somebody in here just in case something goes down, just in case on my Jaheim, right? Something goes down. Speaking of Jaheim, nobody put Jaheim in my Discord. Anyway, just in case something happens to go down, like an injury or things like that. Now, this particular past season, he played the majority of his games. I felt like it was like a slight decline, a slight decline in his play. I was watching some film on him. Shout out to all the thumbs ups out there too. You guys feel like Trent's definitely gonna find a way to remain. I asked for a thumbs up, and Sim just always goes against the grain, but it's still a thumbs up. It's still a thumbs up. Carly's saying that we should draft one. It's tough, man, right? So Bunless Hot Dog, we need to find his replacement. He's not making it to the end of his contract. I disagree. And I'm only saying that because I'm starting to watch these linemen last. Like they're starting to last better, longer and longer. And I'm thinking the 49ers, maybe you're right though, Bunless Hot Dog. Maybe due to the style of his, not his play. He is a very aggressive guy, right? Very aggressive guy. But what I was suggesting was maybe it's the play calling, maybe having this guy just not necessarily drop back his three, whatever he's doing. He's actually doing a lot of pulling, getting around from one side to the field to the next side of the field, leading run blocks, leading pass protect. He does a lot. He does a lot. You know what I mean? He definitely does a lot, and that's interesting to think. So I draft one. That's going to be tough because I think we draft all the time. I feel like we have tackles already on the team. I don't know if we necessarily have a left tackle, but it's possible this season that they find somebody that they like that they can develop. And so in the next 2 years, if Trent is teetering retirement again, you're already prepared. But the 49ers always find a way, you know what I'm saying, to replace this position. Joe Staley was ready to retire. They had a trade ready for Trent Williams. I feel like that is their niche, and they'll have money probably to spend. And if they're going to spend on a prime free agent, it's probably going to be and they didn't even spend it on Trent Williams in free agency. They actually traded for him. So that was super interesting, right? Then they restructured his deal and they made him the highest paid left tackle because Trent Williams, he was on his way to the motherfucking Chiefs. I don't know if y'all remember that. He was on his way to the Chiefs. Symmetry, I agree with you. He's definitely not declining. Longtime Niner fan says Andrew Whitworth went till age 40. And you know what made him walk off into the sunset, longtime Niner fan? A motherfreaking Lombardi. I guarantee you, if the 49ers win the Lombardi, Trent Williams retires. And I'm okay with that. I want the man to win. I want him to win one. He's blood, sweat, and tears. Dude nearly experiences death. He comes back to an organization that clearly was trying to kill him. He ends up with the San Francisco 49ers. He regains his status in the NFL as the best damn left tackle. Other teams were willing to pay him all the money in the world, and him and his boy Kyle Shanahan worked out a deal. So I feel like Trent will play, but if the 49ers happen to win one, it's a possibility that they on their way out. He'll be on his way to retirement. He did TD the retirement thing. But again, speaking of Trent Williams, just to cap off what we're talking about with the young gentleman, Trent Williams is, opting in 2024 to 2026. So this is definitely something good to have. At least on the books, you have your left tackle for the next 3 years, including this year that's coming. So he'll make about $10 million this year. All right.